Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary, but you can call me Younger Boss. I am a beautician based in Lagos, Nigeria. And if this is your first time seeing my face, thank you for clicking on my video. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. So here I am applying my primer. I had already wiped my face, moisturized and all before here. Then I'm going in with my foundations. I am mixing Avour foundation and Beauty foundation. The details of the product I used will be in the description bar below. And you can see the way I am applying it. I am applying first where I have dark spots. I have like, though it's not like visible in person, but on this video it's so visible. So I applied with a brush. I applied my foundation with a brush on my spots, like that is where I'm applying. Then I had to fan it a bit so as to like increase the coverage. Then I went in with my wet beauty sponge, beauty blender. It's wet, but there's no water in it. It is like no water, but it is wet. So when you wet your beauty blender, make sure you squeeze out like every drop of water, every last drop of water from it. So all I am doing is like blending and trying to cover the whole face. Then I'm going in with the remaining products on my brush to like cover my neck area. Then I'm using my concealer. I'm using EYEPENCIL concealer in Fawn. And guys, this is like, I've been a makeup artist for years. This is like one of the best concealers I have used, like if not the best and the most affordable. Like I have gotten others that are more expensive than EYEPENCIL concealer, and I still like EYEPENCIL concealer still beats it. We have a lot of fakes out there, so you just have to be sure that you're buying the original thing. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to fan the concealer for more coverage, and I am going in with my brush first to blend. I'm blending with my blending brush to blend and try to pat the concealer all over, like where I want it to cover, under my eye, every angle I want it to cover. Then I am going to go in with my beauty blender to blend out any harsh lines and make it look even, just make it look smoother, if that is the word. So I do my brush first, then my beauty blender. So what I'm doing now is I'm going in with my powder. I'm using a dry beauty blender to apply this powder on the areas that I have concealed to set the concealer. And I'm using a V Beauty powder palette, 9-in-1 powder palette, and I'm going in with the shade Sweet Honey and Chocolate on my eye, under my eye area. Then what I'm doing now is I'm going in with chocolate to blend the remaining part of my face, and also blend out the concealed area. So now what I'm doing is I'm contouring my face with the shade Chestnut from the V Beauty 9-in-1 palette. And yeah, that is what I'm doing. Please, you guys should pardon my voice. I have serious cold, like my nostrils are blocked, and I am trying my possible best to have a clear voice for this voiceover. So what I'm doing now is contouring my nose area, and I am drawing, you see that I am drawing a V shape from under my eyebrows down to my nose. And I'm going in with the shade maroon and dark chocolate to blend the nose. I mentioned chestnut earlier. Sorry, it wasn't chestnut, it was dark chocolate. Sorry. So what I'm doing is just blend. Then I'm going in with my air wax to, you know, put my eyebrow hairs in place. Then I am going in with my setting powder. This is Airspun setting powder, and I'm going in with this powder to like bake my face. Normally this whole makeup process shouldn't take anything more than 10 minutes, 10 highest 12 minutes if you are used to the process already. It took this long because I was filming, and you know, so I went in with my setting powder on my brows to like set the air wax so that I can write on my eye pencil can write on a dry canvas. So all I'm doing is drawing my brows, and whenever I'm drawing my brows I hold my breath. Yeah, whenever I want to like get a straight line I hold my breath so that I wouldn't have a shaky hand. So then I'm drawing I'm creating hair-like strokes, stroking it upward to create an illusion of like hairs. I am not shading my brows, I am not shading them. I am going in with my eyebrow brush to brush it out and blend. Then I'll be going in with my LA Girl concealer in Fawn, also the one I used earlier, to conceal my brows. Like, this is, I would say it again, like, you will never go wrong with this concealer. This concealer is the bomb. Just make sure that you get the original. I think it's I get my product from Beauty Corner, so I don't know if I mentioned earlier on Instagram. I'll drop their Instagram handle in the description box so you can check them out. They sell authentic products, and they have like their branches all over like the country, Abuja, Ibadan, Lagos, and all, so you can check them out. So what I'm doing is blending my concealer with my brush. Then I'm going in to set the concealer with a shade with Sweet Honey from the V Beauty powder palette shade, Sweet Honey, to set the concealer. You can use your setting powder to set your concealer, but not translucent, like but I prefer using my powder palette. Then I'm going in with dark chocolate and maroon to blend my brows, the beginning of the brow, underbrow, and the tail of the brow, to, like, you know, remove the ashiness of the concealer and make it look as natural as possible. So when I was blending my concealer, I blended downward to my eyelid area, so as to, I don't want to use eyeshadow, so that would be like an eyeshadow base. Then what I did was blend it with the shade dark chocolate and maroon to like create that brown eyes kind of. I didn't want something colorful, I just want something as natural as possible. Then I'm going in with my adventure eyeliner to line my, then followed by my lip pen to line my lip area. So the video is more like, it's self-explanatory, but I just want to, you know, make sure that even like someone who doesn't have any makeup experience like understand what I am doing. I'm sorry, the angle where I filmed this video, it's not the best. It was actually a struggle filming this video because I was the only one. I live alone, I don't have anybody staying with me, so I couldn't, like, I was just going back and forth. pardon me. So what I'm doing here is I am dusting off the setting powder I used to bake my face, and I'll just blend to remove all the white, all the ashiness before going into the next step. So final, like, finishing touches, then I'm going in with I wanted to do like a nude. I want to do a nude lip as natural. I want this makeup, since it's an everyday makeup, it should be as natural as possible. So the first shade I used, I wasn't really liking the effect, so I went in with my Elegant concealer again. Yes, you can use your concealer as your lip color, you can even use your foundation depending. So I went in with my Elegant concealer, then I am blending right now with my brush, blending out the edges so you won't see where the concealer started from and where the lip liner ended. Just make sure everything is even and well blended, and that is it. So after blending, I will go in with my lip gloss, to seal it, to gloss that lips, make it glossy, juicy. So yeah, so I applied my lip gloss, and yeah. So if you watched to this point and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. What are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I love you so much. And yeah, share and like this video. It helped me a lot. So yeah, that is it. I applied my blush and my bronzer, and just blend. A little goes a long way. It's a natural makeup, and you have to make sure it's looking as natural as possible. And don't forget your neck area. I did this makeup for the sake of the tutorial. I wasn't going out or anything, so make sure that you don't forget your neck area. Always apply your foundation, your powder around your neck area. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you so much if you watched to this point. I'll see you in my next video. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video.